This is WENY News.
Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Joe Malillo. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. Voters in Waverly, New York passed a proposition that would use $700,000 of taxpayer money to finish the work on the local Memorial Stadium. Out of the 372 people who voted, 298 voted yes. Only 74 voted no on the proposition. Renovations planned include a new field turf, stadium lighting, and a new scoreboard. And the Pennsylvania House of Representatives advanced several pieces of a child abuse reform package. Yesterday, we told you about Pennsylvania senators trying to up the penalties for child porn stemming from the Jerry Sandusky scandal. House gave final approval Tuesday on the laws that expands the definition of perpetrator. The law also toughens penalties for assaults against children. Those bills now move to the Senate. The Senate is expected to pass the bills on to Governor Corbett. And a report released by a public health organization shows states would rather collect the money from tobacco sales rather than spending it on prevention. According to the report by New York State, will receive $2.3 billion from tobacco-generated revenue in 2014, but it will only spend $40 million on tobacco prevention programs. Now, tobacco use is the #1 cause of preventable death in the United States. It kills more than 400,000 Americans each year. And New York State is ranked top 5 for gun control laws. According to WHCU 870, the Empire State gets a B+ for enacting laws that require universal background checks on all firearm sales. After Sandy Hook massacre, New York was the first in the nation to pass a sweeping gun control law. On the mental health end, Vice President Joe Biden wants to expand funding for mental health. The White House says $100 million will go towards increasing the quality of mental health care. Now here's meteorologist John Hickey with today's forecast. John.
Well, if you remember yesterday's forecast, you basically know everything you need to know about today. A lot of cold air coming on through means scattered snow showers, kind of that snow globe snow, although portions of the southern Finger Lakes yesterday picked up a fluffy inch, perhaps a little bit more in spots, and that'll be the case today. Perhaps a couple of surprises, otherwise we'll just see a few flakes coming on down. Remains pretty cold and fairly windy too. We'll see wind gusts perhaps up to about 25 miles per hour, and that'll likely enhance some of the snow showers that we see, particularly this evening and for tonight. And then we're still keeping an eye on that weekend storm, as it has the chance, at least, to bring us some light to moderate snow accumulation, particularly late in the day Saturday to very early Sunday morning. Future track for today, though, pretty quiet overall. I mean, we got the lake snows going on, but primarily off towards our north and back to the west. We'll see those kind of meander a bit again as we go in towards your evening. We'll see that system developing back across western Ohio, come zipping on through, and give us the chance for a fluffy inch of snow or so. Tonight, we'll continue to see the snow showers and kind of flurries continue off and on, and that's going to be the forecast for Thursday and Friday too. Also quite cold too. We'll get those overnight lows coming near the single digits, although primarily remaining in the low teens. Either way you slice it, it's pretty cold stuff. First warning, 7-day forecast. Temperatures, yeah, they're going to be warming up a bit for the weekend, but that's our chance for a coastal storm. Looking fairly likely now that we'll at least see some snow. Of course, still trying to pin down those amounts for you. We'll continue with snow showers and flurries and cold air into next week, so active next 7 days, Joe.
It's a lot of snow in the forecast. Thanks a lot, John. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:36, and 11. Don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Joe Malillo. Have a great day, everybody.